Hey guys, welcome to the morning roast. I'm your host for the roast, Ken Arnold. Thank you for joining me. Glad you could all be here. Coffee. There it is right here. Oh man, there we go. Look, I got my Joe Exotic cup of Joe. So let me go over here, turn that sound down. Well, thank you for joining me today. I miss the days of the Tiger King, Joe Exotic. Oh boy, yeah. I would be remiss if I didn't mention what happened yesterday. But I gotta say, and we're not really gonna get into it today here on the show because it's all positive vibes. But we got to move past this, people. We can't be doing the things that we're doing here in this country, and that's been going on for quite some time. It's just not yesterday. Yesterday kind of was the crux of it all, and I think we need to take a step back, regroup, and move forward in a more positive fashion. All right, that's it. That's all I'm saying about it. We're moving on. I'm a little disappointed. Right here, I lost a subscriber. I don't know who you are and why you left. Maybe it was that comment I made yesterday about a wife beater. I apologize. I apologized at the time. I'm sorry. All right. So, yeah. No, Ben, it wasn't the Kardashian divorce. Kanye and Kim getting it. All right. Good morning, Donald. Thanks for joining me. Amy, yay! Amy made it today. And no, Ben, it was not the Kim and Kanye divorce yesterday that was so depressing. There were other things going on. But again, we're not going to get into it. Let's move on. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate that. We're on episode number 58, January 7th, 2021. Maybe we should just skip to 2022. I don't know. But like I said, let's stay positive and keep moving here. Oh my God, I love coffee. It's so good. I drink mine black. If anybody cares, if you're getting me coffee, just black coffee, period. Boom. No sugar, no cream, no nothing, just. All right, so let's jump right into what we're talking about today. What national day is it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, there we go. What national day is it? Hey, there's a clue. There's a clue right there. What national day it is. Here we go. It is National Bobblehead Day. That's right. Look at that right there. Got bobbleheads. The guy on the one side on the left, depends on which side you're looking at here, the right or the left. You're right. The guy on the right there, he's acting like a bobblehead right now. He needs to knock that off. All right, so it's National Bobblehead Day, and check it out. Right? Check this out. I've got my Elvis bobblehead right here. Beep. Look at him. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. And he's wearing his mask. He's a good Elvis bobblehead. He's got his mask on and everything. So, what are some of your bobbleheads that you have? Because everybody's got a bobblehead at some point now. I mean, really, you go to a baseball game, they give you a bobblehead. You go to a football game, they give you a bobblehead. They're all over the place. Yes, Donald, it's bobblehead day. And Ben says he works with bobbleheads. Seems like it sometimes, right? We work with a lot of bobbleheads. People just sitting there like this the whole time. They have no clue what the heck's going on. Uh-oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I wonder why my bobblehead, Elvis, got out of focus. Come on, Elvis, you were in focus for 2 days, and now all of a sudden, he's out of focus. Yeah, darn it. Well. Anyway, we'll leave Elvis bobble his head right there as we go down. What's the next? Yeah, there you go. Donald has a Brooks Robinson bobblehead doll. I remember when they gave those out. They had like stacks. I was at a game and they had stacks of the boxes and they were just passing them out. People were grabbing like 10 of them at a time. I was like, what? Yo, let somebody else have one. You don't need 10. I mean, really. So, those people at the Orioles games are greedy. They really are. Colonel Klink and Sergeant Schultz. Those are good bobbleheads. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, I know. Elvis is out of focus. He's on drugs today. I don't know what's wrong with him. He was in focus all last night. And now all of a sudden today, he's out of focus. Good Lord. I don't know. Let me see if I do this. Put my hand right behind his head. Nope. It's not working. It's not working. All right. Looks like Elvis is going to be out of focus. Elvis is out of focus. He's on drugs. He is on drugs. All right. Guess what other national day it is? Let me get in here. It's Tempura Day. There it is. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. And you know what? Last night for dinner, we had sushi, and we had shrimp tempura, and we had the spider roll with the crab, the soft shell crab with the tempura on it. Oh, so good, so good. Now, I like sushi, but I don't like the raw stuff. Like, I won't eat the eel. My wife likes the eel. I won't eat that. But the shrimp tempura roll and the spider roll, I'll eat that. That's good stuff. You know, get a little wasabi, get a little soy sauce, dip it in there. That is good stuff. And you can do tempura on the vegetables. You can do it on anything. And it's really good. It's really, really good. So if you've never had it. So today's the day. National Tempura Day. Get out. Have some tempura. There you go. That's good stuff. All right, let's go back to the main page here. And have you guys... there was a story yesterday on NBC News in the morning on the Today Show from a group called Stool Sports. They did a piece on this. Now, Stool Sports is a sports blogging podcast show, and I'll show you this website right here. Let me go to their website. But what they're doing right now, and whether you agree with them or not, because they are kind of in your face, it's very guy-centric stuff. Some people call them, misogynistic or whatever you want to call it. Whether you like these guys or not, I really think they're doing a great thing right now. Let's see, that's my primary display. I don't want to look at that. I want to look at my tertiary display. There it is, right there. The Barstool Fund is what they've started. And let me move my box down here. The Barstool Fund, and what they're doing is they've raised over $19 million for small businesses across the country. And if you scroll through the site, if you go down, you see right here, the Cladab Hub in Baltimore and Canton, they've raised $20,000 for them to keep and stay in business and pay their employees. Tim Kerwin's Tavern in Jersey, George's Barbershop in Maine, or Massachusetts. You have Louisville in Kentucky, the Wanju Korean restaurant in Roanoke, Virginia. So these guys, they're raising money and they're helping small businesses all across the country. Now, what you have to do is you have to send in a video to these guys, and you have to prove that you have kept your employees and you've been paying them the whole time, and you stayed in business and you fought to keep your business open. And if you can do that, these guys are going to come along and they're going to try and help you out. So if you want, you can go to Barstool Sports, and I'll put that link up in a second, and I'll share it today on the Morning Roast page. But if you want, you can go and you can, right over here, let me go up to the screen here, the tertiary display, and right here, contribute to the fund. You guys can see that right there. Contribute to the fund. Just click that button. Go ahead, get in there, and make a contribution to the Barstool Fund. They're doing something fantastic. I really appreciate it because I have a lot of friends who own small businesses that are struggling right now. They're really struggling, and these guys are trying to make a difference. So anything that you can help out with, any amount, just go to the Barstool Fund, contribute so they can help and keep people in business. And if you like, some of the blogs or some of the shows that they do over on Barstool, watch them. They're great. At least I think so, because it's about sports. And of course, I love sports and I love listening to people who talk about sports. All right. So let's get back to the main. There we go. We're back to the main page now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the link right here. barstoolsports.com /the Barstool Fund right there. And I will post that link on the Morning Roast page and Apple Teenies with Ken as well. So you can go there and you can make a donation. They also have a Facebook page Facebook.com/Barstool Sports. So you can like them, you can follow them on Facebook. They have other social media stuff as well, but I mainly work on Facebook. So head over to Facebook and like their page and follow those guys. They're doing fantastic work. I love it because right now, man, we're all suffering right now. So you got to keep the economy going, and you got to keep people working. That's it. Bottom line. All right. Amy Young, yes, yummy. The tempura is fantastic. Donald M., my trip to Southern Maryland was fantastic. I got my comic books. The quality of some of them wasn't as good as that I wanted, but I got the comic books that I wanted, and there were a couple in there that were worth going down for the trip. And I actually bought a glass skull. It's about this high, this big around. Hold on a second. I'll grab it real quick so I can show you guys. So yesterday, I went down to Southern Maryland to an auction house, and they have an antique kind of shop, and I wound up buying this glass skull. Check it out. And what I'm going to do with that on Halloween is I'm going to put some lights up in there, and I'm going to set it out on our front window or, on the front porch or something. I don't know if I want to leave it on the front porch. Somebody will come along and swipe it. But yeah, pretty cool. A glass skull. I got that yesterday when I went down to Southern Maryland. All right, I'm back in the hot seat. Oh, let me move in. I'm out of focus now. Wait a minute. There we go. Woo. In focus. Yes, Dave Portnoy for president. Barstool Sports. Cladav. Yep, Cladav. Donald. Yep, great place. They're helping them out. They raised $20,000. And patronize local businesses. Absolutely, Kurt. Yes. Get out. Buy, take out. Yesterday we went to Joss in downtown Annapolis. We ordered out. We got that sushi and the tempura I talked about earlier. We try to do it a couple times a week. Money's tight, but you got to help the local economy. You got to get out. You got to go to small businesses, not your major chains. Stay away from those places right now. They have enough money, and they're getting money from the government, right? So go to these small businesses, people in your neighborhood, support your local economy, and keep things rolling. Right? And two, be safe. Of course, we all want to be safe. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't be safe when you go to places to either eat out or take out and do what you have to do. Be safe. That's all. All right. Have you seen this video? I'm going to show this video real quick. I saw this cool video the other day. It's a game. Check out this game. It's called Grab the Poo Game.
My turn.
Look at this. Watch. You do the dice.
I got 3.
And then you plunge the plunger.
1.
Whoa! And then you have to grab it before anybody else does.
I know what to do when I'm about to poo. I go to the potty, pull my underwear down. Then I sit and wait.
And then the poop pops up. You gotta catch it before somebody else gets it.
And wait until the poop goes down. Then I wipe till brown leaves.
I'm speechless.
Twice.
I don't know what to say. 2 pumps, right? That's what he wrote. Oh, look out. Get it, kid. Get it. All right, kid in the blue shirt wins. I need to get this game for my kids. We'll be brawling in the living room.
Potty dance.
How funny is that, right? Oh, my God. That is hysterical. All right, let's go back to the main screen. So that game right there, it's a new game out. It's called the Poo Game. Grab the Poo Game. What were people thinking? Yes, Renee, what a crappy game, right? But it leads me into my top 5 for today. Board games. What are your top 5 games of all time? Games you would play with your family. Board games. They could be strategy. They could be a card game. It could be any kind of a game. A trivia game. What are your top 5? I'm going to start with mine. Let me go to my top 5 page right here. Here we go. My top 5 when we were kids growing up, right? My top number 5. Sorry. Oh, man, we used to love playing this game. Roll the dice, and I just loved standing up and telling people, sorry! Boom! Get your ass back to the beginning. Woo! That was a fun game. We used to play it a lot when I was a kid, and we still play it now. We actually have it. We bought it. We play it with the kids here, and we have a fun time with that. We have a fun time with sorry. All right, let's see. Oh my God, that's funny, Ben. Yes, somebody did pay to write the song for that game, and they're getting royalties. That's right. To watch the poop go down. All right, and 24/7 professional support for that game, the poop game. They have a line. They have a number, 800 number. You call in, and they help you with your poop game. It's like that game Doggy Do. That's right. And Ben, Risk. Risk is a good game, right? We used to play it when we were kids, but not in my top 5. Not my top 5. And Amy says, Quirkle, Mexican Train, Clue, and Life. The game of life. And then Renee, Risk, Strategio, Status Pro Baseball. Used to play that in college. Yeah. Parcheesi. Parcheesi was great. And Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly. All right, so my number 4, Yahtzee. That's right. Yahtzee. Roll the dice. Yahtzee! Woo! We played that. The cool thing about Yahtzee is when we were kids, we would play it down the shore, down in Ocean City, New Jersey, and we had a box. And when we got older, right before my grandmother sold the house, we pulled out the old box, the old Yahtzee game, and all the score sheets were in there from when we were little kids. And it was like opening a time capsule. It was so cool just to see the handwriting from when we were kids and the things that we would write on the pages and all. Like, Betty is a dork. Just kidding, Betty. But yeah, Yahtzee. I loved playing Yahtzee as a kid. I loved the cup with the dice, making it really loud to keep my Aunt Chris, so she would come out and yell at us and tell us that we couldn't play Yahtzee anymore. Yes, chess does count, Ben. That is a board game. Checkers, chess, Chinese checkers, any of those games, they all count. They all count. Backgammon, all count. Clue, Canasta, Monopoly. What board? It's a game, Renee. Games count, right? What board is in Yahtzee? I don't know. You got a cup and some dice. I guess the table itself is the board. How's that? Right? How's that? But Yahtzee. Top 5. All right, let's say top 5 games, Renee. How's that? You would play when you were a kid. That came in a box. All right. My next one, Trivial Pursuit. Yeah. Used to win that all the time. Used to kick my sister's ass. That's right, Betty. I said it. Bring it. We can have a Trivia Pursuit tournament, too, online. We can play Zoom. We can do it on Zoom. We can do it over Zoom. We'll get Mom on, and you, and me, and I'll kick all your butts again. Which I never did. I mean, I might win once in a while, but, my sister Betty, she's pretty smart. She knows a lot of information. Let's put it that way. Yeah, useful and useless information. But Trivial Pursuit, my number 3. All right, number 2. Let's get this out of here. Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly. Number 2 game, Monopoly. It wasn't a fun Friday night until Dad flipped the Monopoly board over. Boom. And it went everywhere. The money and the cards and the pieces. $200. Don't pass go. Go straight to jail. All right? And I always wanted to be, either wanted to be the race car, the top hat, or the dog. Right? What Monopoly piece did you want to be when you were growing up? I always wanted to be the race car, number 1. Right? But then if I couldn't get that, I'd go top hat. And if I couldn't get that, I wanted to be the dog. Yeah. So, and I could never, my sister would always get boardwalk. I could never beat her. Ugh, she'd always beat me. What's the matter with her? Yep, my sister, Dark Tower, Monopoly, nope, not with you. Uncle Wiggly Yahtzee at the shore, and Rummy with, card games. Card games count too. Rummy with my great-grandmother, because she would cheat. She would cheat. She'd keep an ace in her apron, and then she'd whoop it out. Granny was a cheater. Yeah, she was, Amy. German and a cheater. Mm-hmm. She had the German accent, and she would cheat. She'd say, "What are you little sons of bitches doing?" What? Jeez, Granny. Why you gotta be so mean? No, she was great. We loved her, and she was very sweet as well. She was a sweet old lady. All right, Renee. One of your dumb followers used to coach you. Did you? Very nice. All right, Kurt. Yeah. TP. No lies. Just got lucky dice rolls, right? Race car. Renee wanted to be the shoe. Amy wanted to be the race car. And I mean the top chat. Top chat. The race car ass hat we used to argue over. I know. The race car ass hat. The race. The race car top hat. We used to argue over those. All right. Monopoly, we talked about. Like I said, it wasn't Monopoly night until my dad flipped over the board. Good times. Good times. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I've flipped over a few Monopoly boards in my day, I will say. And my number one game, Clue. All right? Who didn't love the murder mystery game, Clue? I loved it. And I love playing that game. We play it now on family game night. My kids love this game, Clue. The updated version, right? Yeah, it's the new one. But there are many versions of Clue. There are many versions of Monopoly that are out now. Trivial Pursuit as well. So the games, they are still strong. They're still popular. They're still going on. Get out. Play this week, this Friday night. This Saturday night, Sunday night, any night. Play a game with your family. Great time to do it right now. We can't go anywhere. We're in a pandemic. And I have one question. Here's a trivia question for today because I'm out of time. Who invented the game of Clue? Right? Who invented the game of Clue? I'll give you guys a 1 second and see if you guys can answer it, but then I'm going to give you the answer because it's tough. All right? Who invented the game of Clue? They do make a Game of Thrones Clue, which is cool. I want to get that. Kim Kardashian in the ballroom with the pipe. You're out of your mind with that one. All right, anyway, let me give you the answer to who invented Clue. All right, the Clue game. Who invented it? You ready? This fella, Anthony Pratt. And he invented it during World War II when the bombing raids were happening and they couldn't go anywhere and they were kind of holed up like we are right now in a pandemic. He missed the murder mystery things he would do at estates around London and England. And what he wanted to do was he wanted to create a board game that could help. It would simulate that with his family while they were holed up and they couldn't go anywhere. So out of boredom, Anthony Pratt invented the game of Clue based off of murder mystery stuff that he would do. So that's pretty cool. Out of necessity, he invented a game to keep himself entertained and his family. Very cool. Anthony Pratt invented the game of Clue. Yep. So, Kevin Stokes, you didn't invent Clue. Get out of here. But, say hey to your Giants. Not my Giants, your Giants for me, will you? You're so pissed. Milton Bradley. Hey, Milton Bradley. No, not Milton Bradley. The center fielder for the Red Sox, Milton Bradley? No, not him. All right, Donald in peace, man. Inspector Clouseau. Nope, he didn't invent Clue. And that guy, Anthony Pratt, lives on the edge. While he was alive, the edge of incontinence. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here, but it was great talking to you. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Let's get those subscription numbers back up. They're actually going down. That's not good. I can't get to 1 million if I'm going backwards. So I'm losing people left and right. It's depressing. I think I'm going to go cry now. It's all right. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Anyway, join me tomorrow because you know who's going to be here. That person that sits over there. And then she's going to have her little arrow right here, Maria. And we're going to talk about things. And she's actually working NBC News. She was down there yesterday before all the stuff happened. But she got out right before it happened. And she was able to get home. But she had to go into work this morning. It's right across the street from the Capitol where she works at NBC. So hopefully everything will be cool down there today. And she'll be safe. She hasn't texted me or said anything was going on yet. So let's hope that all that stuff is behind us and we can move forward. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Peace. I will see you guys later. Little Joe Exotic before we get out of here. I miss the Tiger King. I'll see you guys later. Peace.